Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a quick knife sale video and see if I can offload some of this stuff I got recently and some I've had for a little bit and try to influx a little bit here into the channel. So if you're interested, hit me up. You can email me let me write it down, LeftyEDC88@gmail.com. Sorry, that's a terrible way to write it. LeftyEDC88@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description too. Obviously, I'm at LeftyEDC on Instagram. You can hit me up there as well. If you talk to me on Facebook, you already talked to me. Usual story here. So let me just kind of rip through these. Again, some are brand new, some aren't. Some I really like, some, just don't work for me. This one here is actually a custom. So I'm going to start with this one. This is a, I'm not going to take this out because it might have my information on it. Let me just check. No, it does not. Right? No. So this is a Walter Wells handmade custom knife. It's a left-handed knife, so keep that in mind. It's not as expensive as you might think when you hear the word custom. But there's the information on it. You could pause and read this. It's denim micarta with black G10 liners. There's no steel liners, just a steel liner lock. And then it has 20 CV steel. You can see here 61, 62 HRC, cryogenic temper, Peter's heat treat, all very good. Carbon fiber backspacer. The only thing incorrect on here is it says right hand tip up. It's actually left hand tip up. So there you go. And once I show you the knife, I'll explain. I did have him strengthen the detent a little bit. You guys know me. I like stronger detent. And I think on this knife, you need it anyway, so it worked out pretty well asking for that. Let me kind of put away all this fluffy filler stuff real quick and just pull this out. So here's the knife. Again, it's blue denim micarta. It has a little bit of, the coloring already coming in. I literally have handled this for, 10 minutes, and then we sent it back to him. It's a long story. I got it, and then I sold it on a live stream, like, right away, because the detent was light, and ergos just don't fit my hand. It's a little too small back here, and it's just not for me, personally. So I sold it to a friend, and he got it, and the detent is just a little bit light, and he noticed a little bit of lock rock. So I refunded him and sent it right back to Walter Wells, who fixed it up. I can't, unless I wrench the shit out of it, I don't feel anything here in any direction. Maybe slightly, but it's a custom knife. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of lock stick, but that, he said, is on every one of his knives. It breaks in. They're on phosphor bronze washers. I will say, for washers, this thing is awfully smooth. And then the detent, I had him strengthen it. It's still not strong, but it's a very good, it's a very good flick knife now. Still not as strong as I would want it, but I think most people would prefer it. And if it went any stronger, you would not be able to use this top flipper. So I think all in all, he did a great job tuning it back up. And again, it's a handmade custom, 20 CV denim micarta. I paid $360 for this new when I had him make it, and I am asking for $310, and that is shipped to your door. Obviously, if you're in another country, we'll have to talk. You'll pay the difference in shipping. I'll cover the normal, let's say $10 for shipping, and then the difference would be yours. I think that's fair, but $310 for this guy. Again, left-handed liner lock here, full handmade custom by Walter Wells. All right, so that's that guy. And a couple of these I have up on other places, so they may sell before you reach out to me, but that's pretty normal stuff. I would ask that you just email me and tell me you're interested, and then we can talk. If obviously if it's still available, you'll get first dibs, and then, you know, please send payment as soon as possible. I obviously, if somebody else comes along and is going to send me money right away, I kind of have to take that. So anyway, that's the Wells. The next one I have is also basically brand new. I took it out in the unboxing, and then I took it out in the first impressions. I did take out the pivot screw in that first impressions video, but then I put it right back in. There was no Loctite, so nothing is different. Centering's dead on. Actually, I think it's better because I put a little KPL in there. But I couldn't disassemble it just because it's an integral, and it was a little bit weird, and I didn't want to mess with it because I knew I was selling it. This is the Wii Eidolon. Justin Lundquist design. It's really meant to be top flip. It's a drop point, hollow ground blade, 20 CV, and black G10 integral. I mean, that's pretty fucking sweet, considering it's a liner lock. Very smooth, not drop shutty, but very smooth knife. I think this is a cool knife. Deep carry clip. It's just not my size or really my style, so I just want to get it moved. And again, these go for like $185, I think, and I'm going to sell it for $140. Again, shipped to your door. Eidolon. And all of these come with standard packaging unless I say otherwise, and I can't think of any that don't. So yeah, they all come with standard packaging and all that good stuff. Next up, we have the Blade HQ Vox Dapper. So I recently got this, and this is one I was after for a long time. But it's just a little small and a little tankish for me. So I wish it had a like a more pokey tip. It is pokey, but you got to get it into the packaging to, you know, it's just different. It's a little more of a tank knife than a fifth pocket knife, kind of like this guy coming up. But it's really cool. Carbon fiber and blue anodized titanium backspacer. You have M390 with a satin blade on it. Very good action on a tiny little knife like this. I did disassemble this in a video, but you can see there it's dead nuts. There's no play of any kind. I Loctited it, so it's good to go, just like it was before. I reversed the clip back to right hand. There's no marks or anything on this knife. Literally brand new. I carried it like twice. And I cut open one package, I think. These go for $180 new. I am asking for $150. Or best offer on all these. If you guys want to negotiate, just know that if somebody offers full price, I'll take it in the meantime. But if you want to, you know, negotiate at some point, feel free to do that. But that is the Blade HQ Vox Dapper in carbon fiber. Pardon my voice and everything, still sick. What's next? The TwoSun TS319 carbon fiber. Another recent acquisition. Picked this up off Amazon. It's actually a really cool knife. It's a CM design. His first design, which is really cool. Liner lock with carbon fiber inlays. Titanium liner lock, obviously. Very, very good detent, guys. This thing bangs out. Really cool Warncliffe blade. Very sharp. You can flick it with your ring finger. You can even get a pinky in there if you try hard enough, like that. It does not necessarily drop shut, so you're going to shake it down or close it with your hand. These go for $90 on Amazon. I think $100 shipped. I'm going to sell it for $70. One thing I want to note that I noticed with this knife, I did disassemble it and everything. Nothing wrong with that. But right from the get-go, I noticed the centering is not exactly dead on, but it's close enough to be good. You can loosen that to make it perfect, but then you're going to have a little bit of play, so it's your choice. Also, if you it's the weirdest thing, if you slow roll it, you'll see the lock bar flies over there, and it has a little bit of stick. It's not like a big deal, but you can see it and hear it. But if you flick it, it locks up early. No lock stick at all. It is super weird. I don't know why. I just noticed it because I slow rolled it one time. Most people aren't going to slow roll it. I don't think it had anything to do with me disassembling it, because I tried to take it apart and do it again and see if that changed anything. Looked at the liner lock and it was all good. So that's definitely something I just want to point out, because it is technically a thing with the knife, and I'm not going to lie to you. So that one is 70. I might be convinced to let it go for 60 because of that issue. Next up, the Spyderco Chaparral. This is one of the best fifth pocket knives I've ever had. It still has a factory edge on it, still pretty goddamn sharp. Drops to your finger and you just close it like that. It's not really flickable, so you know you're going to be fidgeting like this. This is their faux carbon fiber G10 laminate shit. It's in CTS XHP steel right there. And I think these go for like $130, something like that. I have carried this a little bit and used it a little bit. You can see it's in great shape though. I'm going to sell this one for 75 bones, okay? There you go, Chaparral. And the last one, and I've posted this a couple times. I don't know why it doesn't sell. And I'm almost glad, because I love it so much, but I do want to sell it, so I don't know. It's confusing. This is the CKF, or Custom Knife Factory T15. Look at the action on this. It's just ridiculous. You know, this is stock bearings and just some KPL, right? There's no blade play or anything. Drop shut, dead nut centering. This is one of my favorite CKF knives to ever be made. The detent on this flipper is the best detent on a flipper I think I've ever handled, because it always flies out, but it's not stiff where it's gonna like hurt after a while. It's just so good, and then it drops shut like that. I really love this knife. It does come with a black titanium clip and a bronze pivot collar, as well as all the extra hardware. I have all that. Are there any issues? I've carried it a bit. Really haven't used the edge. It is M398, which is really cool steel, different steel. Yeah, I mean, there might be the slightest of nicks, like maybe right there on that screw. You know, obviously it's not brand new in box, so keep that in mind. That's why I do these videos, to show you. Yeah, action's phenomenal. This was $450 new, and I'm going to sell it for $400 or best offer, obviously. So that's it, guys. CKF T15, TwoSun TS 319, Blade HQ Dapper, Spyderco Chaparral, Eidolon, and the Wells Custom Lefty. I think that's it. Yeah. So hit me up again, Lefty EDC88 at gmail.com or at Lefty EDC on Instagram. I like to do these videos every once in a while to refresh, obviously, my bank account, to get more shit in, but also so you guys can buy some of the stuff you see, because I get a lot of questions and I get a lot of comments saying, if you ever sell that, right? So these are the ones that are kind of still here that I'm gonna sell. It kind of just, you know, is what it is, and it rotates the way it does. It doesn't mean any of these are bad. They're actually all good knives. I really love this thing. Like, every time I put it up, I kind of secretly hope nobody buys it. I never noticed that down here, the CKF. Interesting. But anyway, that's it, guys. I really appreciate you. I'm just going to throw this up right away today. I am going to do the live stream tonight. I'm going to fucking muscle through it with whatever I have right now, this sick shit. So, obviously, anything you buy will come with stickers and shit like that. And yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.